What has been the most impactful experience in your life in terms of your entrepreneurial success?
That's pretty easy. Therapy, family therapy. Not what people might expect, but when I met Jacqueline, who's now my wife, was living in New York, moved across the country, moved in with her. We're like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make a family. We're gonna build a life together. She had 3 kids at the time. I was like, I'm gonna be the dad. I'm gonna adopt the kids. And we're like, kind of like playing with fire. Like, these are kids and this is a new relationship. And like, we need to do this right. We need to not mess this up. There's kids at stake. We need to not hurt the kids. And we were like, okay, let's do this right. Let's go get some therapy. And we went, we found a therapist, and we began what's a journey that continues to this day, a decade later, this process of really digging to ourselves interpersonally, intrapersonally first, and then interpersonally between us and with the family as a whole, to learn about all this stuff that I just kind of thought I was pretty good at the time, because I didn't have any like massive personal problems. Like, I didn't have rage issues, and I was able to like maintain friendships, and I had a couple successful businesses. So I thought like, oh, I'm good. But there is a whole different world from good enough to great when it comes to personal communication, empathy, emotional validation, responsive listening, all this stuff that you learn about in a personal therapeutic context, in a relationship therapeutic context. And we just went into it because we had kids, and I wanted to learn to be a good dad and a good husband. But I could never have guessed in a million years the benefits that it would pay and the impact that it would have from a business perspective. So again, I had been somewhat successful up to that time. I frankly thought I'd been more successful than I actually had in some ways. But since I got into that part of my life and I really started working on it, it's just been one business success to another that's been based on all of what I guess you would call softer skills, not technical competencies, but things like creating alignment and holding vision and building teams and calibrating group performance and facilitating problem solving. And it's not through any formal methods. I mean, I've learned formal methods later, but it came from just developing this sensitivity and this softness in a therapeutic family context that I think has been the X factor to everything that I've accomplished since then. So absolutely, most impactful thing that I've done entrepreneurially in my life was get humble and go to family therapy.